Hey, what's up everyone? Quick video today, another case study in EU promos coming in all sizes, big and small. This is a fold-out advertisement for Wizards of the Coast miniatures system. On this side, kind of folds out like an accordion here, become a character in the Star Wars universe, battle as a character of your choosing with the Star Wars role-playing game. You could be a smuggler, we'll keep a co-pilot, so on and so forth. Wizards of the Coast advertising for their RPG system was very much focused around this idea that really it was you who were in the game, right? And they would oftentimes you'd see promo posters or print ads in magazines. There'd be maybe a famous scene from a prequel or something, and they would draw a line to someone in the background, maybe someone in the Republic Senate or something, and say, this is you. Now you get to tell the story. I thought that was always clever. And the miniatures were a way of really diving in. Now, again, there's some general advertisements here for things like the core rulebook and a few others, I think the Force Unleashed game. But the prime role of this is, again, about creating your own epic battle for the galaxy with Star Wars miniatures. The miniatures game was really designed by Wizards of the Coast to sort of get you into the action really fast. These were games that were designed to be set out quickly, played quickly, and to really get to the heart of what the larger branding with the Wizards of the Coast system was all about. Letting you sort of help tell the story, letting you give these background characters a new identity, right? And to give them something to do. And of course, there were sort of the standards. You know, here we go. We see Jango Fett, we see Darth Vader here. But I think the most interesting thing about this promo here is that you get a promo here for Marasiah Fel. Of course, you get Jango, you get Darth Vader, and you get Mace Windu. But how cool is that? You know, some pretty deep cut characters on a very tiny promo item. Again, EU promos coming in all sizes, big and small. Not even near as big as a business card. Very, very tiny, cool fold-out piece. Again, just a super short video. Again, another case study in EU promos or creatures, big and small. Cool thing for Star Wars miniatures. I've highlighted a few things related to the miniatures system in the past. We'll talk a lot more about it down the road, but pretty cool to see some deep cut characters like Marasiah Fel and others in a tiny little fold-up ad. The sort of thing so tiny, most people probably threw it away if they even knew to pick it up in the first place, right? I mean, it's a tiny little thing on the counter back in the day. You really had to have some faith to understand that there was something double-sided that got into this. And again, you can see here some more general advertisements for the Force Unleashed, Starships of the Galaxy, the Saga Edition core rulebook, right? But it's the characters here, it's the miniatures here that I think are so cool. Now, the funny thing about these miniatures, just a quick aside, is that sometimes these suckers were so mass-produced, the quality control was always a little iffy, right? I mean, in fairness, they wanted to keep the price accessible, right, for the player. They wanted you to get into the action, but sometimes you'll still see these things, and the lightsabers are kind of flaccid. Some of the tooling was not the most sophisticated, you might say, in terms of sort of producing some of these, but there's a certain charm. You know, however wonky some of them looked, I would take them over anything in other IPs today. You know, what a great era, right? So in any event, the Star Wars miniatures, little fold-out promo here with Marasiah Fel. See you next time.